What is blockchain?
Blockchain is a system of record that shows data on a particular asset or a particular person. And unlike a database, a natural database that is centralized, it is a system of record that a lot of actors look at, and they look at that same view of that blockchain, which means that there's no need for one central repository. It's distributed over many different computers. That saves in terms of costs. And all the actors that look at the transactions and at the ledger are the actors that validate the transaction. So there's no one central person that puts into the database one transaction. There's a lot of people that through a specific consensus decide on validating a transaction that goes into that blockchain.
And what can it mean for the customer?
If the customer is a business, it means a lot of cost savings and IT savings. Just take, for example, 100 banks. 100 banks have one desk that trades into one asset. Each of these banks will have one database that represents the trades on that asset, multiplied by 100. So that's 100 times the cost. If you have a blockchain that is basically representing the transaction over that asset and that everyone shares and everyone looks at exactly the same state of that asset, there's 99 times savings in terms of IT costs. That's absolutely major. For individuals on the retail side, the use cases are right now being developed, so it's not very, very clear. But I would say if you take a mental picture of Google, which created the search graph, and we know all the benefits that Google gives to us. And then if you take a mental note of Facebook, which built the social graph, and we know all the benefits that we have by using a social media like a network like Facebook, the benefit of blockchain will be to create a trust graph, which in the absence of someone that says you're trustworthy, you're not trustworthy, I give you credit, I don't give you credit, will allow for organizing ourselves without the central authority. And God knows what are the benefits and use cases, but they're going to be manifold over the next 10, 15 years.
Let's do a forecast. In like 10 years, what will be an application for blockchain for the consumer?
I will have on a specific blockchain proof of ownership for my house, for my car, for the diamond ring that I gave to my wife. It will be impossible to forge. I will have complete security of it, and I will be able to show it to people that I want to show it to for specific use cases, i.e. for getting credit, or for getting a service, or for purchasing another product. In other words, I will be much more in control of my identity and the data as well as the assets around my identity.